Hey guys, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Well, there are indeed new tracks on the field, so let's head to Ocean Land. Choo-choo, it's Christmas time, bitches.
Hell yeah! Even though we did the snow area a little premature, a little early, that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, in some parts of the world, you can go to the beach on Christmas. Like, about half of the world.
I think that actually happened in one of Bill Bryson's books. He's a travel writer. The Life and Times of the Thunderbolt Kids, if I do recall things correctly. Also, yeah, technically this video will go up after Christmas Day. We literally just got finished recording the audio commentary for Jingle All the Way, which hopefully you've enjoyed and, well, enjoyed's probably a strong word. Tolerated, maybe?
I mean, we hope that you clicked the video not against your will at some point in your life. Thank you.
Yeah, that's as much as you can ask for when you do audio commentaries on the internet, I suppose. But you excited to see a new realm, mate? We've had the grassland, we've had, you know, the white version of the grassland, but now we get completely new terrain.
And yeah, and this is definitely the part of the game where it picks up for me, just because, yeah, the first two parts are a bit formulaic. I feel like they're set up that way just so they don't stray too far from the, you know, typical Zelda structure. Even though it is kind of nice that the second area wasn't fire related or particularly one big mountain related. The fact that it was a snow area is at least slightly different. It's not different enough for us to, you know, write home about and make a big deal, but it still is kind of a shame that most of the assets in the snow area are just, you know, the wooded area, but with white.
Yeah.
With just snow on the peaks, but thankfully the ocean realm is a lot better and actually is probably my favorite. I really like all the stuff in the ocean realm.
Oh yeah, the entrance to the dungeon or the temple in the ocean realm is amazing.
Right, that, and just the scenery of it. I mean, then again, I am more of a fan of beaches and islands and stuff, so, you know, it's my aesthetic.
Thank you. You have used my word and you have used it correctly. I'm going to stop here and praise trains. Praise them.
Praise train gods.
Also, the bridge is out, so we have to stop here.
Ah, shit. Yep, if you didn't think this was a handheld Zelda yet, now it is, because now we're blocked to going to the next temple because of a fucking bridge.
Huh. Yeah, let's have a little shufty inside this really polygonal building. Oh, jingly jangly postbox!
Hooray! More subscription letters. More fan mail! Dear Link, you suck. Aww, it's so nice of him to say.
Oh? Big news?
Do we get a package?
Yes! I've never been so happy in my life!
I never win raffles or sweepstakes. This is a huge day for me and Tom.
Just treasure. That's fun.
You've been getting a lot of the coins too. I feel like that was the one treasure I didn't get a lot of. Because I remember the first time I saw it in this playthrough, I was like, wait a minute. Is that even an item in this game?
Does look a little bit out of place actually, but the treasures are pretty much random for the most part. Sometimes you can find a star piece, other times you'll get, like, I don't know, fossilized amber or something.
And that's probably the one thing I don't like about the treasure aspect of this game, is the fact that it is random, and the fact that when we do upgrade the train, we're going to need multiple of items. So it is kind of difficult, just like if you're hunting for just one more of, say, the scales, and yet you keep getting bones, you keep getting coins, and you're like, I just want a scale, bro.
Yeah, just give me that scale, bro, it's all I need. No, you've had enough scales. Not today.
Come on, just one more, just until tomorrow.
No, I'll tell you what, time, gentlemen, please. Oh my god, there was a tingle thing back there, I saw it. Here he is, the best character in Phantom Hourglass, or at least his descendant.
Yeah, best character, best theme, like, literally the saving grace of Phantom Hourglass, because it ain't the gameplay, child.
I don't know, Final Boss is pretty neat, and the way you turn the tables on the Phantoms when you get the Phantom Sword is dope.
I mean, spoiler, not spoilers, but saying that the final boss is another good aspect? No, it's still a Linebeck aspect.
What do you think of Linebeck?
I like him. I like his descendant. I love that they did this. Like, this is one of the best cameos ever.
Mm-hmm.
Or is this really a cameo? Because, I mean, he's pretty prevalently in the game if you put in the time to upgrade your train.
What's really actually kind of sad is Link was obviously going to be different, and that's fine, we're used to like Link reincarnating and whatnot, but I think this may be one of the first times that like an already established secondary character is dead by the time the sequel rolls around. Obviously, Tetra is a big one, but I was bros with Linebeck, and it hurts. I didn't even get a funeral invitation.
People die when they are killed, or when they just stay alive for too long.
Yeah.
Kind of just sort of happens. But yeah, it's one of the more darker aspects of Spirit Tracks that's not really acknowledged, is that this is the game that kills off all your favorites from Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass.
Well, I mean, Nico's still hanging in there, but...
Yeah, but I said kills off your favorites.
Oh, well. Actually, no, I think I heard you right the first time, Mr. Man. Nico is Bay.
Right, he is Bay.
He's still as much as a treasure haul as his grandpappy was, so we gotta do his bidding and go fetch the bridge worker, which means only one thing: lots of back and forth. So I hope you've got your off-topic commentary ready, Maxie, because this is gonna be a long one.
I might, but again, this is like I said, it's super to be expected. This is how, because Spirit Tracks is of two lineages here, and there's a reason why there's a lot of what people would deem as padding. One, it's a 2D Zelda, and that's how they're all structured. Two, it's a Zelda with less than 5 dungeons, so
yeah.
It's a very Majora's Mask-y Zelda game, so there's going to be a lot of overworld shenanigans to, pad out the game. They're never content with just releasing a short Zelda. Like, give Zelda games credits, but you can never say one was too short.
Yeah, very much so, very much so. This is the quickest way to get to the bridge builder's house, by the way, because, when you go in and you talk to Angine, you can have, basically turn the train turntable around and go to any realm you choose.
You can have Angine turn the tables!
Ah, nice. Angine for Smash fucking when?
For Smash Anytime modders. Or, someone can change it so that the Phantom 1 in every 1,000 times is just Angine.
I completely forgot that Tetra was actually in Hyrule Warriors Legends as it was the Wind Waker pack. That was pretty dope, actually. You also had Toon Link, who had the Phantom Sword as one of his upgrades, and the final sword from this game was his final upgrade, I believe.
The final sword in this game is gorgeous. Like, it is so well designed.
Yep.
That and in the Wind Waker pack, wasn't King Daphne's also in there too, and he attacks with the sail?
Yeah, he uses it as a bow staff.
It's as a bow staff, okay. Cool.
But obviously he can also turn into the boat and go sploosh.
Sploosh. Kabloom.
Huh. Is he in the game, the sploosh guy, or his descendant? I can't seem to recall.
Neither can I. I mean, like, most of the villagers, they're similarly designed, and you can kind of infer who's descended from what island, but yeah, no, I don't think they brought Splooge guy back. How sad.
I'm sad that you said splooge and not sploosh.
I guess so, yeah.
We'll just live with that, I guess. So, any topics to talk about while we traverse our way to the bridge builder?
I mean, not... Just what I was going back to saying, like, Majora's Mask and stuff, this is probably one of the similarities I see, is that Link is going to be doing a lot with, like, helping the citizens of this land, and that's most of his quests. And that's another thing that's very Majora's Mask-y about this game that I kind of didn't want to bring up at first, but now I can bring up since we're actually doing it, is that Majora's Mask, a lot of the game is you helping just the people with their problems. Some big, some small, but most ending in a heart piece of some kind. Spirit Tracks is the same thing, except now it makes a lot more sense. We're not just some random kid. We're a train engineer. We have a role in society now, and so I think that's really cool that that's so integrated into this game. That part of exploring is being a good train engineer and taking people here and there, shipping equipment here and there, and I think it also helps strengthen the staff, or at least the cast of Spirit Tracks too, is because, like, characters aren't just forgettable. Like, you have to remember them for their side quests. You have to know that this character, who the bridge builder is and why they're necessary in the world.
Yeah, very much so. Refresh my memory, is the bridge builder like a shout out to those guys from the Oracle games?
Yeah, and those guys were already a shout out to the carpenters in Ocarina of Time. So.
Oh yeah.
And so there's always been carpenters, bridge builders, people to fix shit. And usually they're just as lazy as Link is, so he has to wake them up, and they don't have their tools half the time. It's like, how does anything get built in this world? How does literally anything? Especially in this world where trains are the mode of transportation, for the bridge to be down. Like, that's inexcusable. What is up with the infrastructure?
No idea, mate. No idea. We're not really going to stay long. We're just going to have Argene point us in the direction of the Snow Realm, and we'll be pretty much on our way. Yes, we know. Thank you for restating our mission objective.
Go to Oceanland. It literally sounds the most like a theme park. At least the other ones like Forestland and Snowland, you know, they still have that. They have that kind of... They at least sound like they could be a place, but Oceanland? No, that's a park. That's a theme park.
Yeah, it does seem a little bit, like, out of place. Also, Oceanland, take me by the hand, lead me to... I don't even fucking care anymore. Joke over.
Joke done. Exit, stage right.
So yeah, I don't think we came this way the first time, because we took the warp back to Hyrule Castle before, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. And see, that's another cool thing about the exploration. Everyone was always talking about, oh, there's only one way to get from here to there, your options. There are a lot of options in this game in terms of if you need to get somewhere. Like, you can use the warp points, you can go the most direct route, or you can plan a route that's encounters the least amount of demon trains. So, even though you're on rails, you still have a lot of options on how to get from point A to point B.
Don't think I didn't notice that beautiful pun, by the way. You are glorious.
I know, right? This is why you bring me on board for these commentaries.
Also, I just really like doing Zelda playthroughs, honestly. I've been watching Eric from Blind Wave, who's a reaction group, play through Breath of the Wild, and he's at it, but I'm having a good time watching it because he's quite humble about the whole thing, which sets LPers apart in that regard. You can be bad at a game, I can get frustrated, but the line is crossed when you start blaming the game for your fuck-ups, my friends.
Right. And the internet turns against you, and then you have a video series about how bad you are, and then you get more mad, and it just kind of blenders down. It doesn't even spiral down, it's like a fucking blender.
I was actually talking about Game Grumps there, not DSP, but...
Same story, different name.
Oh shit, we are gonna play the Song of Discovery.
Hooray. What have we learned today?
We've learned that the Song of Discovery is really twee.
Cool. Oh, and it also unearths chests.
Oh, that's fucking with me. The fact that a green rupee is worth 100.
It's like anti-inflation. It's like that one downsizing movie. Your 1 rupee translates to 100 rupees. Oh, goody.
Is that a hammer? Why is he hitting wood with a hammer exactly? Oh, he was nailing something.
Right? Because he makes bridges, dude. He's a carpenter.
Ah, I like you. You got moxie, kid. You're gonna go far.
You got spunk and you drive a train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Link's a working lad in this game. That kind of sets him apart from the other Links.
Like I said, he's not just saving the world. He's saving the world and keeping his day job. It's more than I'm doing.
There you go. Yeah, it's called being a professional. I'll be there anytime a video game needs to be talked over. Day or night, but mostly day in the evening, because I got sleep.
But not in the evening, because I'll get cranky.
Yes. Oh, you don't want Cranky Tom 64. Oh, God. Oh, God.
No, Tom, I don't want to talk over the water temple again. Don't make me. I'll be good this time.
I'm actually glad you brought that up as the example, because holy, that was me at my worst, and I'm glad no one's seen that besides you for the most part. Alright, off he goes. Off he saunters, even.
It's like, if you could go a little faster, because we're going to need you to build a whole bridge.
Well, I am on the clock here, so yeah, maybe I'll go a little bit slower.
On the clock. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I forgot the English version, or the UK version also changed Papuchia into Papuzia Village Don't know why.
Yeah, same.
That one makes even less sense. Like, at least the Aboda Village and Outset Village, I kind of agree with Outset Village. It's kind of cute, but this one's just weird. Like, Papuchia, why change it to a Z?
Yeah, whatever works, I suppose. Now we get to, I think, a point of contention for the train in regards to Spirit Tracks mechanics, wherein you gotta lug passengers from point A to point B, and there's a bunch of various, rules you have to adhere to, such as not slowing down, like, right away or immediately, and making sure you pip the horn at various, waypoints and so on, and just making sure they don't piss their pants in fright, mostly.
Now you have to be a considerate train engineer, not just recklessly drive wherever you want.
Oh. Well, there goes my fun out the window. Oh well.
These missions vary. Some are pretty easy and are over quickly, and they have great rewards. Like, later on, this is how we're gonna expand the number of places we can go, and thus increase like the number of treasures we can get, or literally sometimes the railroad tracks lead us straight to a heart container. Again, very Majora's Masky. Like, you help one person and you get a heart. But yeah, this is how we're going to be helping out the people of the world. This is how that train mechanic is so well woven into Zelda. It's not just go to point A, talk to a person, explore to point B, talk to another person. Like, we're going to use this train. This train is going to be essential for us making even basic progress to the next dungeon.
Yeah, pretty much. I have to say, I think I remember one mission in particular where you have to lug a block of ice, and that's a story essential one, I believe, just like this one. And I remember actually losing the first time, and I was not a happy camper.
Yeah, some of these get really, really frustrating. Like, some of the optional ones, like, I had to redo a couple times, because some of them will send you right in the middle of a bunch of demon trains. And again, those can be a bit random in terms of where they spawn and what they turn, so sometimes you just get a really bad draw in train location and train direction, and you're like, well, I'm in a no-win state here, and so you kind of take the loss and hope that when you respawn, it's a bit easier to get through.
Is that fair, though? Is that good game design, do you think?
I don't think so. I feel like there should always be at least an option that, I don't know, if I can make right choices, there should be a way for me to win every time.
Like, we love Spirit Tracks here at HFC, at least Maxie and I do, but if there's something that comes up and we don't really care for it, we are going to talk about it. That's just how we do these commentaries.
Right? It's only fair. Like, you can't talk about how good a game is and just ignore the bad. Like, the bad is part of it. It's a complete package.
Yeah.
Both what they intended to do and what is actually in the game matter as well. I'm just glad that they don't get upset with you bombing everything in town, because that would take the fun out of it.
No, it's like, happy festival fireworks, yeah?
Happy festival. Get that racist shit out of here, Waka.
Oh, Grand Wizard Waka, take me to the KKK meeting.
Grand Wizard Waka, oh my gosh.
You haven't seen that? The two best friends play, like, run of FF10, and I wouldn't recommend it, just watch the fucking Waka compilation, but funny as fuck.
I probably should. I haven't seen too much of Best Friends. I think the most is I tried to watch a little bit of their Deadly Premonition playthrough, just because I love Deadly Premonition, so I'm willing to watch anyone play it just to see how it is.
They've just started Bully, actually, so that might be a good series to hop onto the Zaibatsu bandwagon.
Nice.
That's the game I want to do, maybe in 2018 sometime, or a GTA game for sure.
Ooh, it's like watch it just be GTA 1. It's like it's top down, it's super arcadey. It's not what you would expect for the series later on.
If we were to do a Grand Theft Auto playthrough, I would turn the in-game music off and just put midis of all the music in the game, because that's what Oni players are doing for their Vice City run, which is pretty ingenious. I wish I'd thought of it sooner, honestly. And number 2, it would be San Andreas, because I fucking love San Andreas. And it has a few quality of life things that Vice City doesn't have, such as when you jump in the water, you don't die instantly.
Right. It's like the game is better or something.
Well, It depends on which you prefer, the glamour of the 80s or the grunginess of the 90s. And since I'm a 90s kid, yeah.
Since I'm a 90s kid, I'm gonna sip on this high C and drink some purple ketchup.
Gorillas in the Mist, etc. And yeah, we missed one, but don't worry, providing you get the next one perfectly, their little health meter will go back up.
Yeah, luckily you can earn your happiness back. It would be bullshit if you couldn't.
Oh yeah. That would make or break the game for me, I think.
It would, and I'm kind of glad that they have those spots of, like, blowing the whistle. Those are essentially just recovery points for you.
Yeah, good point.
So no reason to not blow the whistle, always do it, help recover anything you may have missed, because with those speed limits too, it gets really frustrating if you're in an area where you have to maintain lower speed, and then a demon train is like, oh, I'm gonna take advantage of that, here I come, choo choo, motherfucker.
Here we go. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful.
Love it. I'm so proud of you, Tom.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess you could say I've driven a train or two in my time.
Well, I'll have you know, I had 4 years of law training in the Phoenix Wright series.
Oh, don't get me started. Alright, let's go tell Linebeck III what we've done. Hopefully he'll be happy to see the bridge builder again.
Hopefully he'll, point us to... We just need to know where your grandpa is. We just need to know. We have some closure we need to get off our chest here.
Oh, well, you're probably not going to like the answers to that, and you'll see the answers to that in the following part, actually.
Oh no, I'm both glad and sad that that is the case.
Oh, I just noticed, not only does he have a Tingle statue in there, he also has the telescope that Arrow gives you.
I'm so glad that we noticed that at the exact same time. I was going to say too, it's like, oh shit, the spyglass!
Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's just basically code for go back and talk to... Oh, never mind. It triggered on its own.
Hooray. What do you think of Linebeck's fancy hat?
He seems a bit country for some reason.
Yeah, I feel like they tried to make him different, but they thought different meant an accent, right? So it's like, yeah, that works.
Also, he seems a bit more childish. Maybe it's just because I've seen kids dressed like that in ye olde films and whatnot. Maybe that's what they were going for.
I was gonna say, it's basically like a little sailor boy.
Yeah. Oh, he's Donald Duck.
Exactly. Also, about him being more childish, to be fair, Linebeck did have to go on an adventuring quest to become the good character that he is. Linebeck doesn't have that privilege of going with Link, so it's kind of more sheltered.
Well, he still has some of his grandpappy's less than favourable things, like pouring off fucking debts onto little children.
I know a mole that would get along with Linebeck so well.
Oh yeah. Wait, mole? Do you mean raccoon?
Raccoon, that's the one. I don't play the Village Simulator build game. I'm sorry, guys.
Yes, I too love Minecraft.
I'm just not really good with games where the premise is you have to balance and live another life. It's like, I'm having such a hard time balancing and living my real life. I cannot throw in a game life on top of everything else.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, feisty Zelda is best Zelda. Okay guys, we'll see you next time in Spirit Tracks where we give Linebeck III a piece of our minds.